Okay, let's go over our weekly market recap for February 26, 2024. This week's number one headline is the NASDAQ nears its all-time high. And after a rally on Thursday, it is now possibly going to join the S&P 500 and Dow Jones at their all-time highs. We also have gold rebounding after last week, up 1.2, and the bonds are basically flat, barely up 0.25 for the week. And why the markets rebounded last week was because NVIDIA had another blowout quarter, and it renewed the market's enthusiasm for AI-related stocks and gave a boost for the semiconductor sector. Now, just 3 weeks ago, Meta was the number one biggest single day market cap gain when it reported its earnings, while NVIDIA just blew that away and made $277 billion in one day in market cap. That's almost adding a Coca-Cola to its market cap. A very amazing job on NVIDIA, and it surged for the week, up 8.5 for the week, and that is one of the stocks that is in our stock portfolio. Now, market headline number 3 is the Fed minutes. The Fed officials reiterated there is no rush to lower interest rates. They're still having concerns about the future economic outlook. They also talked about they'll dive into the balance sheet strategies in March, and the economic growth remains robust with a possible positive GDP. The market reaction for that is that the base case now shows that the rate cuts probably won't start until June. And they started out the year at 7 rate cuts. Now it's looking more like 3 rate cuts for 2024. All right, let's go over the top 3 market movers for this week. On Wednesday, we get the fourth quarter U.S. GDP reading. It's the first revision, so they'll revise it a few times, but we'll get a first look and see how the year ended. Thursday, we get the personal consumption expenditure price index for January, and that's the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. So we'll get to see if there's a follow through from the CPI and the PPI, and they both underwhelmed. So we'll see if that carries through for the PCE. Thursday, Friday, we get a whole bunch of Fed heads delivering their opinions on the latest economic data. So that could be a market mover for at the end of this week. All right, here's a listing of the corporate earnings for this week. Some of the big ones: on Monday, we get Zoom and Workday. Tuesday, we get Lowe's. On Wednesday, we get Salesforce and Snowflake. And Thursday, we get Budweiser, and we'll get to see if their mishap in 2023 is behind them or if it's still hurting the stock. All right, that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us. Our next update is Monday, March 4th. As always, continue to subscribe, like, and follow, and we shall see you next week. Have a great week trading.